No, seriously, picture yourself as a monk seal. Does it look like you want to be touched right now when you're resting on the sand? Aloha! So for today, I'm going to talk about 5 things while visiting Hawaii. The first thing not to do is to touch or get close to our Hawaiian green sea turtles. Finally get to see a turtle. Or the honu, which is the Hawaiian name for it, and our Hawaiian monk seals. They're both protected by federal and state laws. I'm gonna first talk about the Hawaiian green sea turtle because that's what you probably encounter more likely. You're not supposed to get close to the sea turtles. The state law is to stay 10 feet away. The reason why you have to stay 10 feet away because they are protected, they are endangered. Keep in mind that the locals see the sea turtles as extended members of our ohana. You see locals with tattoos of the sea turtles on top of them. Sometimes they'll have 3 small little tattoos of sea turtles on them, symbolizing their 3 children. They'll have a sea turtle in the form of someone who's passed away that was close to them. They're very precious to us locals here. Oh, girl, right there, babe. Give it some space, please. Give it some space.
Dude, give it some space.
But if you do touch or get too close to a sea turtle, you can get a fine. It could cause some serious tension amongst the locals, and worst case, start a fight. Same goes for the monk seals. Do not touch or get close to the Hawaiian monk seals. Not only are they endangered, they are critically endangered. With approximately 1,400 Hawaiian monk seals left, the locals over here take extreme measures to make sure that they are protected. You're not allowed to get close to them, feed them, touch them. Just keep your distance, please. The Hawaiian monk seals, they only come up to the shore to get rest. They're in the ocean, and when they do pull up to the shore to get some rest, they don't put on a show for anyone. For some reason, people think that it's okay to get close to them. There's no reason to touch a monk seal. I've heard the excuse where visitors have said, oh, I didn't know I could touch them. But seriously, if you're a monk seal, think about it. If you're laying on the ocean trying to get some rest, would you want someone to touch you to get a picture? No. So why would you do that with the monk seals? If you do see the monk seals pull up to shore, please inform a lifeguard or a local, and a lot of the times they have the area coned off. And if you do see anyone disrupting the Hawaiian green sea turtles or the Hawaiian monk seals, you can call this number and report it to this website down here. Or you can just report it to me and I'll make sure to give them this spinning back kick combination. And the second thing not to do is to hike when, well, there's a couple things not to do in this hiking category. So I'm gonna start with the first one. Do not hike when it's rainy. Wow, it's raining right now. I know it seems cute to be playing in the rain, but when you do hike when it's rainy, it erodes the land, it erodes some of the trails, and it makes it more dangerous to do some of these hikes. Not to mention that if you are hiking when it's rainy, there's more chances of you slipping. And do not hike where it's an illegal trail. I know what you're thinking, but Sean, you're a hypocrite. You've done hikes before where there's an illegal trail. Yes, I have. But back then when I would do these hikes, it wasn't reinforced as much also. And now it's reinforced a whole lot. I mean, you have police at entrances, you have the Department of Land of Natural Resources always driving around, handing out tickets. And there's just a lot of areas where they don't allow people to hike anymore. It's sad, but still at the same time, there's many legal hikes that are awesome to do, that are welcome. So make sure you do your research, go on the All Trails app and see which hikes are legal or illegal. I also ask for you not to hike in secret areas too. I have a video called the 10 hikes, and I had to take out the 10th hike. I had the US military forward me on a message with the Protectors of Paradise, and I was going to be forwarded to many other departments of Hawaii if I didn't take off that 10th hiking trail off. It's about respecting the land, respecting the culture, and even me as a local who's born and raised here, I have to understand that. It's not just for tourists or visitors, it's for people who are born and raised here too, just like me. Do not start a hike in the late afternoon or when it's about to get dark, because if you do, you run the risk of getting lost.
Oh my god, this is so scary. Help!
No, it's okay. We have each other. I got lost with my wife on the Manawili Trail. I think Nee's a little scared, but I got her back. And on the way back, it started to get dark.
Oh my god.
I'm just happy that we saw these two people who knew the way back, and by the time we got back, it was already pitch dark, but we were with two people who knew the way. So if you don't know the area too well, please start the hike in the early morning. The other thing not to do is to do hard hikes if you're not an experienced hiker. If you don't know the area, it could result in you being rescued, it can result in you being injured, or it can even result in you. So the third thing not to do is to litter or leave your trash behind. Hawaii is beautiful. We want to preserve our land and our ocean, and one of the ways we do that is that we don't leave our trash behind and we don't litter. Good, you ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Long day at the beach.
Yeah, it was. Cool, Uncle, you're not gonna pick up your trash?
Someone's gonna pick it up anyhow, so let's go. There's no excuse to litter because we have many rubbish cans all over the place here in Hawaii. We have them at the beaches, near the public restrooms. We have them everywhere. Throw away your trash in the rubbish can. Simple. And there's a recycling area, recycle too. Aloha. I'm assuming that you want your grandchildren and their children to enjoy this land like how you have. So keep that in mind. The fourth thing not to do is to underestimate the ocean, okay? People come to Hawaii for the beaches, the surf, the swim, the water activities, but they don't understand how hard the ocean can be when you're out there. The ocean is stronger than you, it's stronger than me, and if the ocean does take you out and something happens to you, your family can't take the ocean to court, okay? So please take it seriously when you are out there swimming. I know that some people get sucked out deep into the water from the current because the current can be unpredictable. Doing any kind of canoeing or paddling, I will do it on a day where it's not windy. And the great thing over here in Hawaii is that if you do rent out your kayaks or your canoes, that a lot of the times they will not rent it out to you if the weather is not good that day. Don't be upset, just take it as, wow, they care more about me than making money. Also, do not turn your back towards the ocean. I know people where they turned their back towards the ocean and the waves came right at them and they got swept out. Oh my gosh. Sometimes people do it just for the photo where they want to have their back towards the ocean on the reef and the water hits them really hard. So it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Don't turn your back towards the ocean. And the fifth thing not to do has nothing to do with respecting the land, preserving our culture, has everything to do with making sure that you have the best time here in Hawaii and making sure that's not ruined while following the first four things I told you not to do. And that is that you shouldn't leave your valuables in your car or out in the open. When people come to Hawaii, they're excited, their minds are on vacation, and I think that they underestimate the fact that not everything's all aloha here.
Hey Uncle, did you lock the car?
I think I did. It's all good, it's Hawaii anyhow, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're right.
Keep in mind that when you do park near a hike, thieves understand that you may be gone for a couple hours. So if you have any valuables in your car out in the open, it's only more tempting for them to take it. Oh, that was a crazy hike.
Yeah, long one.
Let's go to the beach. Oh, I didn't lock my car. Wait, where's all my stuff? Thieves don't care if you're Michael Bisping, the former UFC middleweight champ. They don't care who you are. Even for me, I think a couple months ago, I was at Magic Island in Ala Moana and I was doing what I'm doing right now. I was vlogging and someone stole my tripod that I left on the side. And I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty ballsy for them to steal my tripod because I was near it. I could chase them down and maybe possibly, you know, give them a 1-2. Do not leave valuables in car. So they try to stress at the parking spots at the start of some hikes. I don't want your trip here ruined in Hawaii, because that's the one thing that could ruin it. I want you to have a great time here in Hawaii. I want you to understand a little bit about our culture and our belief systems. And by you watching this video, I'm sure a lot of locals can appreciate it. So from me to you, mahalo. All right guys, that's it. I appreciate it if you watched this entire video. You're already a local to me if you have. Follow me at HawaiianTraveler on Instagram. That's located on the bottom below. Like this video, share it with others who are coming to Hawaii, and subscribe to this channel. All right guys, I gotta go because I'm hungry and I wanna go eat. Aloha.